Hello and welcome back. Oh well, it's not welcome back if you've not watched the others. So if you've watched the others, welcome back. If you've not watched the others, welcome to our next instalment of the World Tour. Um, we're going to be looking at all our farms today. So starting with the Creeper farm, which really uninspired visual design. I just wanted to give you a quick walk around how everything works and what we actually use it for. So, I stole this design. I can't remember who I stole it off. It was a a YouTube tutorial. So the place is messy. We just wanted a lot of gunpowder, so I went with that. And general gist, layers and layers. I believe this is almost infinitely stackable, but you've got layers with trapdoors, creepers spawn, fall through, buttons and trapdoors to stop other mobs spawning, and then a massive shaded platform on top to stop the sunlight. Oh, there's one. So, as you can see, pretty effective. The only flaw with this is we didn't do enough spawn proofing, so the best place to be is on the platform up there, which means building a scaffold ladder and just prattling around loads. But once they've spawned, creepers fall down into this hole and you get buttons and ooh, mate, the timing is unreal every time. You don't get all this stuff, but you get gunpowder. So yeah, that's the creeper farm. Not my design, plenty of awesome designs out there. Main thing is just having the trapdoors and the buttons to stop other stuff from spawning. So let's go have a look at the drowned farm. Travelling through our unfinished Never hub. Woo-wee! We're going to do a quick drive-by of this section. So this is the gold farm, but we're going to come back to that. So this is the drowned farm. This doesn't work, or has really slow rates. This is a design that I tried to create on my own. Basic principle, the drowned spawn up here, water flow pushes them down there, they fall in. Now, I ended up getting more squid ink. Yeah, squid ink's the word. I ended up getting more squid from this. I think I've not built it too high enough. Let's just try that again. I think I've not built it high enough, so everything's spawning in the water underneath. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah. So stuff spawning under there, which is why this isn't working. So we have built a new one. This is just what doesn't work and why it doesn't work. So that's there. It's trash. Don't build one of these. Oh, that's bad. I don't want that stuff. Oh no, I'm carrying rotten flesh around. Righty, let's head over to the froglight farm. See what's happening over there. Cool. So nice, easy setup. We're in a bastion. This is not pretty. One day I'll make this pretty. We've got a magma cube spawner. Magma cubes float around. They fall into this pit. You can start attacking them, cutting down the bigger ones through here, but they fall into powdered snow, break into little ones, and then once they've broken into small ones, that brings this up here. So that'll drop off all your cubes. So you should Yeah, so that's broken into little ones. Frogs eat it, poop out the cube, and then it'll come into boom. Sweet. So that's that. This is the only farm we have in the Nether. We've got an area for killing withers. We've got an area for killing blazes, but this is the only specific farm that we have in here. So we'll leave that, and we'll go have a look at the gold farm. Cool, so before we do the gold farm actually, we'll pop onto the new drowned farm. So this was a design that I stole off Silent Whisperer. Apologies if it's Silent Whisper, not Silent Whisperer. But this works an absolute dream, so we'll just have a look at this chest. I've modified it a little bit for my own purposes, but if we head up here, there should be, yeah, there's dudes in here. So it's already spawning quite a lot. And all that's going to do is kick off the Trident Killer, which is going to kill those guys. Everything filters down to here. I've blocked what you can get just so I know that all Tridents and random stuff's going to go in here. Everything else in terms of copper and rotten flesh should sit in there, or annoyingly it'll sit in this. Yeah, it'll sit in that hopper. So yeah, really good for getting tridents, for making other trident killers. We absolutely abuse it, especially in the Guardian farm. But yeah, that's there. That's that one. I put a light on just because it was nice to be able to see when it was on, when it was off. Now the gold farm's really, really close to this, which makes life super easy. As you can see, this area is not done. But we've got a piglin bartering set up here. So this guy, you fill up this chest with gold, flick the lever, that'll fill out whatever you want. Treats come out here, apparently. Treats? Yeah, because we all love gravel. So all of these things are available from piglin bartering. If you have a gold farm and you use a lot of these, especially like obsidian, blackstone, netherrack is really easy to get, but it's a faff to get nether bricks. So that eliminates one step. And then all the potions and leather, like we discovered this was actually better than the cow killer. We've got way more leather than we could ever use, and ender pearls for getting ender chests and stuff, really useful. Quartz has been a lifesaver, as you can tell I've used quite a lot of it. So yeah, there's that. And like I say, if you've got a gold farm, you can just sit at the gold farm, let that do its thing, come and trade with that. You do get a lot of stuff you don't need, but you can always melt down these and flog books to lava. So yeah, we'll head to the gold farm. Now we discovered, because the gold farm runs on portals, that we had to have the portal a little bit away. But we'll start at the top, nice and easy. We have 2 trident killers set up to kill all these guys. They're just constantly spawning in, and we have the ability to turn on and off the portals. So if we head up top, this one's clearly not having a good time, but piglins work on every time a portal is opened. There's some percentage chance that a piglin will actually spawn in one of the cubes. So the biggest portals you can offer the most option for the piglins to spawn in, and then once they spawn, they fall into the water. Or it's zombie piglins, they're pigmen, aren't they? Same. Anyway, so once they spawn, they fall into the water and go down to the bottom. the setup here with the doors is to relight the portals, and the setup down here is to turn them on and off. So this can be made as big or as small as you like. I think we copied somebody else's design for this, so went with the same size as they went to. But yeah, they fall into these two towers and pop down into here where they get killed, which this doesn't seem to be. Yeah, cool. So once they get killed, we've got a load of sorters set up down here. So everything they produce comes down here, gets filtered into these things, and the swords go into these ones. So you get loads of swords. Nobody ever needs gold swords, so we smelt them down. Waste goes in there, anything that isn't filtered, and the swords head down into the furnace layer. So these blast furnaces get all the swords, and they're powered by a massive bamboo farm. So bamboo farm to sort the furnaces out, swords to melt into gold nuggets, and then they get fired straight back up. And once they go back up, everything comes to the chests here. So prime location for actually being in here is this area. It doesn't matter, like there's spawned so many that it doesn't actually make a difference, but you've got everything you could possibly need here, and then a crafting table so you can turn the nuggets into gold bars. Down here we've just got 3 clerics, just so that we can get rid of the rotten flesh. Like, it is pointless, but if you can get emeralds for it while you're here, it's almost something to do as well. And then we've just got a load of rubbish there. So yeah, few different farms there. Currently working on the Guardian farm, which is this thing. That is not finished, but once it's done, we'll sort that out and do a little video around that. Personally, I think it's one of the most impressive structures we've made. It's taken, how far in we're probably about a week or 2 in now, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, we'll do a video on that in the future. For now, peace out.